Break out that winter coat. From the Midwest to the deep south, an Arctic blast is dropping temperatures to the coldest level so far this season. Some areas around the Great Lakes could pick up as much as 5 feet of snow, disrupting travel even more. Fox Weather's storm expert Mike Seidel is live from Mayville in upstate New York. Mike, how much snow have you got there?
So far, Griff, 9 inches in 8 hours. So that's more than an inch an hour. This is what we call lake effect snow because the lakes are warm. The air is very cold. In fact, the lakes are at record levels. Water temperatures now in Lake Erie here south of Buffalo in the low 50s. Remember, it's almost December 1st. This is unbelievable. And because of this big difference, we may actually get some thunder snow today. The wind right now, not a big problem, but occasionally we get some gusts 25 to 30 miles an hour. And this is a very powdery snow, so it's going to blow around, especially on I-90. This is 394 in Mayville, and you can see maybe a quarter of a mile down the road. As you can imagine, not a lot of traffic today. There are restrictions on some interstates in Pennsylvania, I-90, I-86. No semis, no motor coaches, no buses, nothing like that. Also parts of I-79. No restrictions right now in the thruway between Buffalo and the Pennsylvania state line. The winter storm warning goes until Monday evening. We could see as much as 3 to 4 feet here, as much as 5 feet in the Tug Hill Plateau. If you're driving 81 up between Syracuse up towards Watertown, a big dump of snow there. And we're all waiting to see how much snow will be flying at the Bills game on Sunday night, Griff. We'll see if we have a snow globe or not, but definitely there will be snow at Orchard Park between now and Sunday night.
Oh, Mike, I was just thinking when you said the storm would go through Monday, what the San Francisco 49ers may be thinking when they hear that, knowing they've got to travel into that on Sunday night. Mike Seidel, live for us in a snowy, cold upstate New York. Mike, thank you.
People who traveled for the holiday this weekend could be facing some trouble making their way back home. The first Arctic blast of the season is sending temperatures dangerously low for more than 230 million Americans. And with that comes heavy snow and drenching rain. Fox Weather's Mike Seidel looks like he's knows a thing or two about snow. He's in upstate New York. And I have to say, I know most people look at a live cam like this and say, oh, dear God, that looks awful. That looks like heaven to me. Are you enjoying it or are you miserable?
Julie, you're on my team, buddy.
Yay, I love it.
This is the best. Yes, adrenaline. Lake effect is the best because you get so many inches per hour. We've had now, let me show you, Julie, what we've had so far. Had to get a yardstick to measure this one. Look at that. We're pushing 16 inches since 1 a.m. So we're talking 10 and a half hours, 16 inches. That's averaging an inch and a half an hour. That's not too shabby. And at 28 degrees, it's fluffy. It's a drier snow, so it adds up very fast. The roads are in pretty bad shape. This is 394. If you're traveling the thruway, once you get down to the Dunkirk-Fredonia exit, then all the way to Cleveland through Pennsylvania, you're going to run into this. Buffalo, not a flake yet. The band is setting up right where we are across Cattaraugus, Chautauqua County, Southern Erie County. As we get into tomorrow and tomorrow night, this band's going to rotate north towards Orchard Park, and I bring that up because the Bills are playing the 49ers Sunday night, and we'll find out if it's going to be a snow globe or not. They're going to get some snow tomorrow. Whether it's snowing at game time remains to be seen. But 15 inches, the winter storm warning goes until 7 p.m. Monday, Julie, all the way to 7 p.m. Monday. We're expecting as much as 5 feet in the Tug Hill Plateau. That's the area north of Syracuse. And in this area, 3 to 4 feet, but we already have almost 1.5 feet. So quite the thing. It's very localized. And for travelers heading back from Thanksgiving, again, if you have to drive I-90 between Buffalo and Cleveland, you may want to go around these bands. It's going to be more driving, more mileage, and more time, but it gets you out of this because this is nothing you want to deal with in Pennsylvania. In fact, on I-90, they've restricted no tractor trailers, no buses, no motor coaches as of 5 a.m. this morning. So, Julie, hop in an Uber, come on up, and we'll just play the snow this afternoon and all weekend.
If I had more time, I would actually beg you to do a snow angel and 15 inches of snow for us live on TV, but we don't have that kind of time.
I can do one right now. Here
oh
we
my
go.
God, please.
Here we
yes. go. Oh my God, this is the second time I've had somebody do this on live television. You are amazing. Brian Yennis did this many years ago. I hope that makes YouTube because that's a great shot. Thank you so much. Dry off. And I hope you're wearing waterproof clothing. That's amazing. You are a great sport. Mike Seidel, enjoy the snow. I wish I could get up there, but I can't.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Millions of Americans are under a lake effect snow warning as an Arctic blast plunges the Northeast into freezing temperatures. Some Great Lake areas could get more than 5 feet of snow, escalating the holiday travel headache. Fox Weather storm specialist Mike Seidel is live from Mayville, New York, which is about 60 miles southwest of Buffalo. And Mike, the question here says, how much snow are you seeing in the area? But it looks pretty darn obvious to me. You guys are so tough. What do you got there?
We've got 18 inches on the ground so far, Jonathan, and we're looking at a forecast total through Monday of 3 to 4 feet. You have to remember the winter storm warning, or the lake effect snow warning in this case, goes until 7 p.m. Monday. It's only Friday afternoon. We got a lot to go. Now, tomorrow this band will probably drift north. Right now in Buffalo, not a flake of snow on the ground. Nothing in the area around Buffalo. That will likely change tomorrow. Whether we have a snow band and a snow globe for the Bills 49ers game Sunday night remains to be seen. But you can imagine travel is not recommended. Again, I-90, the major interstate impacted from around the Dunkirk exit in New York all the way down to Cleveland, and that's going to be the case based on where the band is residing right on through Monday. So keep that in mind if you're traveling I-90. Also I-81 up through Syracuse. The Tug Hill Plateau could get as much as 5 feet of snow. This snowfall right now is at least 2 inches an hour. We're hoping to get some thunder snow. It's very unstable, Jonathan. We could get some lightning and thunder at any moment. We haven't had it so far. That would be really exciting and dynamic. In the meantime, though, this is going to be a problem for travelers in this area of southwest New York, north of Syracuse, and the areas between Cleveland and Erie, where we are here also in Chautauqua County, and also the lake areas off Superior and Michigan. All the cold air over these record warm lakes. Right now, the lake water temperatures are running in the low 50s here in New York State. That's almost unheard of as we approach the first day of December and the first day of meteorological winter. Enjoy it while you can, vicariously here on television on Fox News. Jonathan?
Mike, only you could stand there enjoying it and being excited about lightning coming in to add to the snow. You are a far braver and tougher man than I will ever be, as are all your colleagues at Fox Weather. Mike, stay safe out there, and thank you so much.
You are looking live at Chicago, where the wind chill is absolutely frigid as an Arctic blast is underway. Fox Weather meteorologist Mike Seidel is in Mayville, New York, where it seems like you got another inch in that short commercial break. Mike.
Probably did, Edward. Yes, it's that cold air you talked about in the Midwest coming over the lakes. The lakes at record warm levels in late November now in the low 50s. Can you believe that, low 50s? The instability, we've already had thunder snow up around Watertown and areas north of Syracuse. None yet here, but I want to show you the snow stick. Edward mentioned how much snow we're getting per hour. And look at the snow stick now, almost up to 19 and a half, pushing 20 inches of snow. This is all fallen in the past. Let me do the mathematics here, 1 a.m. to about 5 p.m. So we're talking about 16 hours, almost 20 inches of snow. We've been snowing at 1 to 2 inches an hour. Impacts on the New York State Thruway right now. Westbound, exit 59, Fredonia, Dunkirk exit. If you're going from Buffalo to Erie to Cleveland, you can't, because at 59, they're going to make you get off the interstate. It's closed westbound into Pennsylvania. In Pennsylvania, they have restrictions on big rigs, motorhomes, buses, on 90, parts of 79 and 86. And Edward, by Monday, when the lake effect snow warning ends, we could see 4 feet of snow here, up to 5 feet around Watertown, New York. So this is an all-weekend event. If you're going to be on 90, check ahead for road conditions and maybe road closures.
Mike, you might have some icicles forming on your glasses there. Wow, that is an incredible scene. Thank you, Mike Seidel in New York.
Well, the holiday weather is, as usual, still disrupting Thanksgiving weekend travel tonight. Meteorologist Mike Seidel is in Mayville, New York, with the details you need to know. Hey, Mike.
Hey, good evening, Jillian. The big concern here in western New York, all the way over to Cleveland, is lake effect snow. So far here in Mayville, about an hour south and southwest of Buffalo, we've had 20 inches of snow. That's just since midnight last night. Here's the snow stick. It's a yardstick because we're getting so much snow. There's your 20 inches, and we got a long way to go. There are winter storm warnings up for a good deal of areas around the Great Lakes, 2.4 million people, and the ones here go until 7 p.m. Monday. Already major issues on the New York State Thruway. They've shut down the westbound direction from Hamburg, exit 57 to the Pennsylvania line. In Pennsylvania, most of I-90 is shut down in both directions. And this is going to be a continued problem right on through the holiday weekend travel into Monday because of the length of the warning. So far, very few power outages because the snow is fluffy and dry. It's not really sticking to trees and power lines. But the forecast is for up to 4 feet of snow here by Monday, as much as 5 feet between Syracuse and Watertown. So if you're traveling and you got to use 90 between Buffalo and Cleveland, say you're trying to get to Chicago, you may want to think about diverting and doing another route. Otherwise, you may face whiteouts or road closures. Jillian?
All right, Mike Seidel with that for us. Thank you. Stay warm out there.